Here's the factors affecting rates of reactions in 99 seconds. Let's say we have a reaction where reactants A and B are reacting to form products C and D. We'll represent the reactants with purple particles and the products with orange particles. At the start of the reaction, you only have reactant particles moving around freely, and during this motion they collide with each other. During most of these collisions, nothing happens, but if the particles collide with a high enough energy, they react and they form the products C and D. This is known as a successful collision. The minimum energy needed for two particles to collide successfully and react is known as the activation energy. And the more successful collisions you have in a given time, the faster the rate of reaction. There are 4 factors that affect the rate of reaction. The first is temperature. If you increase the temperature, the particles have more kinetic energy, so they move around faster. This means there are more frequent successful collisions, and the collisions are more energetic, so a greater proportion of them are successful. This makes the rate of reaction faster. The second is pressure or concentration. If you increase pressure or concentration, there will be more particles in a given volume. So all the particles will be much closer together, meaning they collide into each other more often. This results in more frequent successful collision, so the rate increases. The third factor is surface area. If one of the reactants are a solid, you can break it up into smaller pieces by turning it into a powder. This increases its surface area, which means more of the particle is exposed. This means it has a higher area for collisions to happen. This results in more frequent successful collisions, which results in a higher rate of reaction. Finally, we have a catalyst, which is a substance that speeds up a reaction without being used up itself. It does this by taking an alternative reaction pathway to the original. This pathway has a lower activation energy, which means a greater proportion of the collisions will have enough energy for a reaction. This means there'll be more frequent successful collisions, so the rate will be faster.